Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tess, and in this channel I share all about my experiences living and studying abroad. So in this video I'm gonna be talking to you guys about accommodation in Italy. I did get a question about accommodation in Italy, and so I thought it's important to cover it in a video so that you guys can have a rough idea of accommodation when you go to Italy. So, if you're on scholarship, obviously, you're gonna get a room, in the student hostels. That is, the scholarship covers for your accommodation. But if you're not on scholarship, obviously, you will need to rent, um, an apartment or a room by yourself. Then there are possibilities where you need an apartment maybe for long stay or for short stay. So for short stay, in situations where by probably you've moved to Italy, you're on scholarship, but still you will need to a place to stay for a couple of days before you get your keys to your room. So in that situation, you can probably go and look for either Airbnb, I think that is a cheaper option, or look for hostels, which are usually obviously cheaper than hotels. So this is a situation where if you go to Italy and you have no one to stay with for a short period of time, and you will need a place to stay just right before you get your keys to your scholarship, or just before they um, finally release the list of the scholarship and they are giving out rooms. So in that situation you need a place for short stay, that is like maybe few weeks or few days. So you can either check Airbnb, I think that is usually the best option for most people right now, or student host not student hostels but hostels, which are usually like cheaper as compared to hotels. But then situations where you need apartment for long stay period, for example for 1 year or few months, then you have the possibility of either taking a room with a student hostel, you rent out a room with a student hostel, or you get an apartment outside the student hostel. So now if you want to rent a room within the student hostel, obviously you either need to contact the university or the scholarship board. Normally the scholarship board are the ones who are usually involved in giving out the hostels. So even if you're not on scholarship, you can still apply to rent out a room. To rent a room with the student hostel. So that's one possibility. Then the other possibility is getting an apartment outside. So if you are like in a city where there is university, obviously most landlords know that they are students, so most of them usually actually rent out houses to many students. So you can have that an apartment has, for example, 3 rooms, and each room is being rented out to a student, but you have to share a kitchen and maybe bathroom and a common area. So that is usually some possibility. Or you can decide to, for example, rent out an apartment by yourself, where you get like a 1 room apartment and rent it out by yourself depending on how your finances are. But most of the time what I usually find is that students take an apartment with maybe 3 or 4 rooms, and then they will rent out and they will share the cost within the number of people in that apartment, which I find it's usually cheaper. So there are all these possibilities. So now if you need to find these apartments, obviously there are websites you need to go to in Italy, and I think also I'm gonna show you guys these websites in a minute. But also I think one of the best places you can also go to find apartments is the Facebook groups. So you need to find a Facebook group in the city you are going to or the university you are going to, and I'm sure there are many like offers which are usually there being rented out to students. So Facebook groups are one of the best way you can find like apartment if you're trying to rent out. But also there are these websites that you can go to in Italy, and find apartments there. You just have to basically adjust the features based on the city you are going to. So one of these websites is called Kijiji. Kijiji is very famous in terms of finding many things. So here it's like it's asking you and I think it's possible to translate this website to the language you're most comfortable in. Here it's asking you what are you looking for, and then this is like the category you choose, which category you are looking for. So this is like houses. You come here houses. So vendita is like the houses they are selling. Affitto is the ones they are renting. Postiletto is like a room, they're just renting out a room, so, or a bed. So this is a possibility, so you can just adjust, and then here you just input the city you are going to. So this same thing applies to all these websites. So this is another one, it's called Solo Affiti, and then this one is Idealisti, but this one is mostly for selling and also renting as well. But you can check all these websites. I'm gonna be linking all these websites in the description box, and you guys can check them out. Then there's this other one as well, subito.it as well, Bakeka. So these are some of the websites you can check for rooms or for apartments based on the city you are going to. So here you just input the city you are going to, and it will give you all the options. So yeah guys, that is what I wanted to let you guys know. I hope this video was helpful. If you have more questions, you can leave them in the comment section, and I'll check them out and I'll see how to reply to you guys. So that is it for this video. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.